And welcome to HAR-BER Wildcat Stadium with another matchup tonight between the Central Warriors and the Southwest Cougars. I am Joey McCassin. I've got next to me Kyle Bobo here, ready to take you into action tonight. First game up is going to be the 9th grade girls. Mr. Bobo, say hi to the people.
Hello, guys. This will be my first basketball game to be announcing for, and what a game it'll be. Southwest versus Central, the rivals.
Yeah, it's great. Anytime we can see these two teams, I mean, you know, the oldest two schools in Springdale going up against each other, come out here and, you know, you get a lot of fan support. You wanted to say something about the student section already, you can see out there.
I know one of my friends, Jack Baldwin, he's already got something set up where they're gonna have signs and whatnot. All sorts of stuff that's going to go down.
Yeah, that's really great when you can see both students and parents coming out supporting the team. I mean, another reason Springdale schools are the choice, why kids want to come to schools like Central, like Southwest, is because of the parent participation, administration, from the top, bottom. It really makes a difference compared to some of the other schools in the area.
I would have to agree with that. I mean, it seems like almost every day that, I mean, they're saying if your parents want to come join and whatnot, go ahead.
Yeah, that's great. That's awesome. So our first game up of the night, we've got the 9th grade Lady Warriors going up against the 9th grade Lady Cougars. The Cougars are going to be the home team on the scoreboard. Both these teams are, you know, HAR-BER feeder schools, so one way or the other, no matter how hard they play against each other tonight, these schools end up joining up and play at HAR-BER in the years to come. So we've got about a minute before tip-off here. Kyle, what do you think about going into a game like this? What do you want to see out of the Warriors? I'll tell you what Coach is looking to see, but what would you want to see out of the ladies going into a game like this?
I want to see, I mean, just because I'm a kid, I want to see, you know, a high-scoring game and whatnot. But I'd also like to see a really good matchup between the two, where Central, I mean, even just like a barely winning, it's just something always awesome to see.
Yeah, what does this rivalry mean to you as a student? What I mean, does it feel different than other games?
I feel like it does, because other teams you play and you think we're going to go out there and win, we're going to beat this team. But like once you go up against like the people like Southwest and you're like, man, those are the guys that I've got to beat. That's the other Springdale school. I mean, it puts you on another level. I mean, you're just on edge.
All right, looks like we're ready to tip off. Kyle's going to do some play-by-play for you. I'll be here for color and analysis. Looks like a starting lineup we got out there for the Central Warriors. It's going to be number 44, Jaden Tuck. Number 15, Allie Allen. Imagine to see Honey Andrew, the young 7th grader out there playing the point. We'll get the rest of those after the announcements. So we'll let the in-stadium announcer give you those starting lineups, and we'll be right back with you.
Ladies and gentlemen, basketball fans from across Springdale, welcome to tonight's matchup between HAR-BER's two feeder schools. Tonight's visiting team is going to be the Central Warriors.
Awesome, I must say. He is the coolest guy
Southwest
ever.
Cougars.
They ought to give him a big raise.
Attention to the flags at the top of the gym for the playing of the national anthem.
All right, here we go. We started the game.
Look like we got number 21, Eden Graves, and number 33, Alexis Placencia jumping for the ball.
Central gets the ball, gives it to number 30. Number 13, Barnes Kennedy passes. 30 goes up for the ball, falls. 13 makes a shot, makes it.
Honey Andrew on that three-point play. I tell you what, Kyle, as a 7th grader, I mean, the kid's got heart. She plays hard, very much like her sister Galatia, who plays for Har-BER as a 9th grader. So, be something to watch is if a big stage like this, if she can continue to give it that all, even though she's just a 7th grader.
Looks like a foul on Central. And Tykira Holmes passes it into Amy
Januna.
Tykira Holmes has the ball, gives it back to Amy Januna, falls with it. Central's able to retrieve it. Amy picks the ball up, goes for the shot, misses it. Southwest rebounds it, goes back up, misses it again. That'll be a jump ball.
You got Eden Graves on a foul, sorry, Jaden Tuck. Little push foul there. Januna's gonna go to the line.
The score is 4:59 and 0-3. Central's in the lead. Goes up for the shot. Makes the second one. That'll put the score at 1-3. Central leading by 2. Central passes it up to Jaden Tuck. Number 30 goes up for the layup. Number 4.
Izzy Evans with the ball. Quick turnover there, Januna.
Goes for layup, misses.
Yeah, that's not too bad a foul there. I mean, Honey Andrew, one-on-one, fast break. She had to put them on the line, see if they can shoot.
I think in the end that's probably worth it, making her go for the free throws instead of the layup.
Aubriana Wilson.
This is the first shot. This is the second. Central's able to rebound it, who passes it to Laurel Smith, who, and looks like Central, ball out of bounds.
A little too much there from Andrew to Graves. They're trying to push it a little bit. I know Coach wants them to do that, but sometimes you might want to step back and look for other options.
Aubriana Wilson being the one to drive the ball up on most of these plays.
So we'll do a quick rundown of the starters real quick. Looks like for Central we've got Eden Graves, Jaden Tuck, Honey Andrew, Izzy Evans, and Laurel Smith in the game. Great defensive play there by Laurel, but recovered by Southwest. For Southwest, we've got Alexis Placencia, Aubriana Wilson, Amy Januna, Tykira Holmes, and Autumn Caldwell in the game.
Number 4 for Central goes up for the shot, makes the 3. That'll put the score at 1-6. Central in the lead by 5.
A quick timeout by Coach Bullard there, going up 2-3, 6-1 for Central with 3:47 to go in the first. They take a 30-second timeout.
Southwest has the ball. 6-1. Aubriana Wilson passes it to Takira Holmes. Little late call there.
Looks like it's going to be out of bounds on Central. Southwest take it out.
Takira Holmes being the one to pass it in. Passes it in to Amy Giovanna, who goes for the shot, misses. Fights over the ball there. That'll be a jump ball going to Central.
I think it's going to be a lot of little plays like that tonight, Kyle. If these girls, I mean, Southwest beat Central last game these two played, and if they're going to win a game like that, those type of hustle plays will add up.
Laurel Smith went for the three, missed it. Number 12, Aubriana Wilson, going up, passes it to Amy Giovanna. Seems to be blocked. Kind of slapped out of her hands there.
I will say that's one of the things. Laura Smith's a major contributor on this team. 2 fouls within the first 2 minutes of the game. That's definitely something that Coach Temple doesn't need at this point.
Passes it in to Aubriana Wilson. Central rebounds the ball. Izzy Evans.
Southwest got it back. I think back to Aubriana Wilson going to be bringing it down.
Makes her way up the court. Passes it to number 11, Amy Giovanna. There's a foul.
That foul is going to be charged to Eden Graves, her first, team fifth.
A little scrap going down there with the bigs. I know one thing Coach Temple talked about is Southwest got 2 girls with some height, and Central's got 2 girls with some height. So a big key to this game is going to be who wins that battle. So, I mean, when you've got some post game, a lot of times it comes down to who wants it more, though.
Number 44, Jaden Tuck, has the ball, passes it to number 15, Allie Allen. Fighting over the ball here. Ooh. The Southwest ball.
The last loss here to Central, to Southwest, one of the things was turnovers. Central turned the ball over way too many times than what Coach wanted. And so far, it seems, we've got both sides kind of turning the ball over here and there. So it's early. They might be a little nerves, but they need to get in there and protect that ball.
Personal foul, charge number 4, Izzy Evans. That's her first, team 6.
That's 5 fouls already with the first 3 minutes of the first period. So with 2 minutes to go, we've got the score Central 6, Southwest 1. Looks like we're going to take a quick timeout. Looks like that's just a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay here with you. That's 6 quick fouls. Kyle, what do you think so far? I mean, that's going to be something Central's going to have to be careful with the rest of this ball game. They're not deep enough to go and get a lot of girls in foul trouble early.
Yeah, too many fouls can definitely be a problem here, especially with some of their really good players getting them. I mean, if those players get out of the game, then, there's not many people to back them up. Number 12, Aubriana Wilson, goes for the shot and makes the first one. Up with the score at 6-2. Central's in the lead by 4.
Yeah, despite the 6 fouls, that's the first free throw I think they've made, or maybe I guess that's the second. So You know, it's one of those, if Southwest is making those free throws, they're ahead of the ball game right now.
Yep. Number 44 goes up for the shot, misses. Central's able to rebound it, goes back up. It's out of bounds. It's Southwest ball. Aubriana Wilson passes it in. Back to her.
It's like Januna, every time she gets the ball, she's looking to drive.
Aubriana Wilson looking for the same thing. She's drawn many fouls tonight. If she can make the free throws, that'll be the difference.
So with 1 minute in the first period, a minute and a half, we're already in the bonus for Southwest. So every foul from here on out, they're going to go shoot 1 and 1.
It's going to be Aubriana Wilson. Goes up for a shot, misses it. Central rebounds the ball.
Eden Graves there on the rebound, giving some good minutes to coach down low. Looks like we did have
Honey Andrew. Oh, ball stolen by Southwest.
Looks like that last break, number 32, Abby Kelly, did check in the game for Central, so new legs out on the court. Januna drives.
Goes up, makes it. That'll put the score at 6-4. Central only with 2. They really need to make some points here. They were in the lead there for a little while, but Southwest is coming back. 40 seconds left on the clock. Passes it to 15, Allie Allen. Honey Andrew is on the ball. Number 44, Jaden Tuck, the 9th grader of this team. Southwest gets the ball again, just like last time. Too many turnovers. It's gonna really make it hard for them.
Yeah, it's hard to win a rivalry game if you get a lot of turnovers. I mean, both these teams are gonna be out there playing hard.
Oh no!
They're gonna need to.
Jump ball. The Warriors get it.
Number 21, Eden Graves diving to the floor there. That's, once again, hustle. That's what it's about. Maybe if you're getting turnovers, but you're out there hustling, it can make up for some of that. It looks like they're going to hold for the last shot here. 3 seconds to go.
Just dribbling the ball around, just trying to maintain the lead.
That's the end of the first. We got Central with the 2-point lead, 6-4 over the Southwest Cougars. And go to sponsors.
Hey Northwest Arkansas, Lara here at Sam's Furniture. If you're looking for new furniture, we have over 170,000 square feet selection at everyday low prices and same-day delivery available. But the best part is that we love to serve our community. So when you buy at Sam's, part of your purchase goes to support one of the many amazing organizations that we have been blessed to partner with. Serving others, especially those in need, is our culture here, and we hope that you'll be a part of that too. Arkansas's largest furniture destination, get it at Sam's.
Nothing says game day like good friends and great food. And at Slim Chickens, we know great food. From our 100% all-natural chicken tenders, fresh-made wings served with house sauces, to delicious chicken sandwiches, crisp salads, southern sides, and desserts you just can't get anywhere else. At Slim's, we have the food you love, made fresh for the people you care about. Dine in, drive through, or order online. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
And we're back here. Central begin the second period. Central with a 2-point lead over the Southwest Lady Cougars. Kyle, go ahead and take over that play-by-play with these ladies out there.
Looks like they're fighting over the ball here. Central's able to get it. Oh, it's stolen by Southwest. Passes it to the outside to Aubriana Wilson. Goes up for the shot, misses. Central rebounds it, trying to make the shot. Weren't able to make anything there.
Little scramble there. That's going to be number 44, Jaden Tuck. Gets the second personal foul for Tuck. So once again, could be foul trouble early for these ladies. If they get into some trouble and they're not able to hang in there, it could be a long night. Looks like number 23, Chloe Luttrell, is going to check in for Tuck with that second foul.
It's probably a good thing. Give Tuck just a minute to calm herself down. That way when she gets back in there, not fouling anybody. Southwest makes the second shot. Autumn Cadwell. Honey Andrew taking the ball down the court. Passes it to number 15, Allie Allen. Back to Honey Andrew. On the top of the key, just trying to find someone to pass it to. Allie Allen gets the ball, shoots the shot. I think it was just a 2.
Nice. It was a 2.
But that's enough to put him back into the lead.
I think she called that one.
Aubriana Wilson with the ball, passes number 11, Amy Januna. Amy Januna with the ball, gives it to Autumn Cadwell, who goes for the layup and turns into a jump ball. Central gets the ball, make their free throws. It'll be pretty even here. Number 4, Izzy Evans. Goes up for the shot, misses. Central rebounds it, passes it to Laurel Smith, goes for the 3. All right, the time is 2 minutes and 33 seconds left of the tie ball game at 8-8. Teams have been making any. Well, some, but I mean, they just got to make them. Ball slapped away, but Laurel Smith is able to retrieve it. Passes it to Honey Andrew, goes up for the drive, misses it, it's able to rebound it. Southwest makes the second rebound. However, Aubriana Wilson tripped up. And a block by Southwest, Alexis Placencia. Great block.
That was a nice recovery, nice block for the Southwest center there.
17 seconds left on the clock here. Izzy Evans goes up for the shot and makes it. That'll put Central in the lead by 2.
Southwest got 8 seconds left on the clock. I'm not sure if they can't let that happen.
Wilson goes up for the shot and makes it. That is not good. I mean, when you have
can't let that happen. You gotta stop the ball. You gotta pick up the ball. But at the end of the first half, we got a tie ball game, 12-12, between the Southwest Lady Cougars and the Central Lady Warriors. So we're gonna go to halftime. We're gonna put you with our sponsors, and we'll be back the second half.
Arkansas, then you need to call Absolute Heat and Air with over 73 years of combined experience. Their technicians are fully licensed and insured, background checked, and drug tested, so you can absolutely trust Absolute Heat and Air. They offer $49 service calls all year long, 24/7, 365. The absolute best value around. Call Absolute Heat and Air or visit us online.
We came to Arvest Bank to see what makes it different.
It's a community bank
that really reaches out to the customers to make them feel special. I feel special every time I come in here.
They want to be involved in the community and want to be part of the community.
They support our university, our athletic department.
They've told us that they could have a fleet of volunteers there to help this year if we needed.
I see them at a lot of our Hispanic community events that we do.
I can't think of another bank in the city that has such a big community presence. It's AR-BER.
AR-BER Bank. Our customers say it best.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. HAR-BER. Hometown fresh.
Welcome home to Lindsay Living. Affordable rates, available on-site management, attitudes of service, and amenities unmatched make residents love where they live and play. From value-packed basic apartments to resort-style living on golf courses, we manage options to fit your needs and wants. Apply online at lindsaymanagement.com for locations throughout Arkansas and in surrounding states.
Ballpark Franks got their start in 1957, right here in the ballpark. And with the taste of 100% Angus beef, passed down from one generation to the next, they soon became a tradition everywhere, bringing on the feeling of summer in every bite. Ballpark Franks, bring on summer.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post, from downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected and energized with Ozarks Go.
Welcome to McClarty Daniel Country.
With 6 giant locations and over 3,000 vehicles, Northwest Arkansas is McClarty Daniel Country. Stop by one of our showrooms today to shop our full lineup of cars, trucks, and SUVs.
McClarty Daniel is proud to be your premier automotive destination.
Need service? We work on all makes and models 6 days a week. Plus, our full-service collision center can repair anything, from a minor ding to a major collision. Have you visited McClarty Daniel Country?
Visit us online at mcclartydaniel.com.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be. For you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
Welcome home to Lindsay Living. From value-packed basic apartments with appliances and washers and dryers to resort-style apartment living on golf courses with fabulous amenities, you'll love where you live and play. Visit lindsaymanagement.com to apply online and see photos, rates, and floor plans for all locations we manage throughout Arkansas and in surrounding states.
You can love where you live and play at an apartment community managed by Lindsay Management Company. Affordable apartments with awesome amenities, including clubhouses, fitness centers, pools, tennis and basketball courts, and playgrounds at select locations. Many locations also include golf privileges, business centers, game rooms, tanning beds, whirlpools, saunas, and resort-style swimming pools. View rates, photos, and apply online at lindsaymanagement.com.
Come see the largest pre-owned inventory in Northwest Arkansas.
Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it in McClarty Daniel Country. With 800 pre-owned vehicles at 6 giant locations in Bentonville and Springdale, there's something for everyone. Plus,
At McClarty Daniel, you're protected.
drive worry-free for 7 years or 200,000 miles with the MD Pre-Owned Advantage. And when it's time to sell your car, we're ready to buy it, even if you don't buy from us. Have you visited McClarty Daniel Country yet?
Visit us online at mcclartydaniel.com.
And we're back here at Har-BER Wildcat Stadium, where we've got the Central Warriors taking on the Southwest Cougars tonight. So that first half, Kyle, was a pretty rough game back and forth. We had some turnovers and some foul trouble on Central's part, some missed free throws. But what do you think the two teams got to do to get an exciting game going here in the second half?
Well, Central's definitely got to calm down a little bit. Their fouls have been intense. They got to draw a couple more fouls too, because I mean they haven't had many free throws, maybe 3 or 4, and Southwest has had maybe 9 or 10.
Yeah, that's one of the things. I mean, I've talked to Coach Temple a lot this year, and every interview I do with her, she says that she wants the girls to play with intensity. But there's a limit to that intensity. You gotta manage those fouls. You can't get your star players. They can't do any scoring over on the bench. So.
All right, Laurel Smith passes it into Honey Andrew. Passes it back to Laurel Smith. Central's passing the ball around. Passes it to the middle to Izzy Evans. Dribbles it to the outside. Southwest is able to steal the ball. Who throws it out, but Laurel Smith is able to snatch it.
Yeah, heads up play there by Smith. One of the things Coach said is it doesn't matter what the score on the scoreboard. These girls are going to compete. They're going to try hard. So far, I do see that in them. There's definitely intensity just because this is a rivalry game more than anything.
Aubriana Wilson passes it to Amy Januna. Number 44 on Southwest. Travels. Honey Andrew is going to be passing the ball in. Passing to Laurel Smith. Passes it straight back. Honey Andrew working her way up the court. Passes it to the outside to Laurel Smith. Looking for someone to give it to. Throws it to who knows. Izzy Evans able to pick up the ball though.
Stolen right from her by Aubriana Wilson. Heads up play there by the Southwest point guard.
Goes for the drive. Makes it. That'll put Southwest in their second lead this game, 14-12. Central passes it to Laurel Smith, who goes up for the 3 and makes it. Actually, putting them straight back into the lead, 15-14.
Great answer there by the Warriors.
Aubriana Wilson struggling to find a way. Passes it to one of her teammates and passes it straight back, giving her the opportunity to dribble again. Aubriana Wilson drives to the middle, passes it back to the outside. Number 44, Autumn Caldwell, trying to look for someone to give it to. Ends up giving it to Alexis Placencia. Passes it back to Aubriana Wilson. A lot of passing going on in this game.
Yeah, they seem to find Wilson with the ball. Great drive and off the backboard for the. That might be the reason they keep finding her, is because she does have some offensive game for them. So Southwest takes another lead by 1 point.
Central goes back up for that 3-point shot. Doesn't make it this time though. There's a foul. Scoreboard, 3 minutes, 30 seconds left on the clock. 16-15 with Southwest in the lead. Just a 1 point lead here. Anything can take the cake.
A nice hustle there by Eden Graves on that. Pick up the foul for the Warriors. Eden doesn't always show up necessarily on the scoreboard as far as points goes, but she's one of the scrappier players out there. Is always fighting for rebounds, diving on the floor. So great work out of the 9th grader there.
Honey Andrew passes it into the middle. Number 44, Jaden Tuck, goes up for the shot. Hits it right off the rim. Draws a foul though. That's what Central wants right now. A couple more fouls on Southwest.
Tuck gonna go to the line with 3 minutes to go in the third, down 1, so now tied up.
Ties it up. Put the score at 16-16. Goes up for the shot. Doesn't make it this time. Rebounded by Southwest. On the clock. Honey Andrews able to snatch the ball, go for the layup. Barely misses it. Southwest somehow gets it. Central Slow Smith stealing the ball, trying to pass it to someone. Gets fouled. Get some free throws here. Central's starting to draw some more fouls here. That's good.
Yeah, I know exactly what Coach told him at the locker room, but I imagine it was something of driving when you get the ball. Don't just hang out on the out the whole time. Try to drive in there, see if we can't get some of their players in foul trouble instead of the other way around.
Seeing a lot more of that in this quarter. Will Smith missed the first shot. Goes up for it again. Misses it. Ooh, it's a fight over the ball here. Gonna be a jump ball. To the Southwest.
All right, so with 2:49 to go, tie ball game 6-16-16 in the third period. We're gonna take a full timeout and have a word from our great sponsors.
Our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge means you'll find less waiting where it matters most. Faster care in the emergency room. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Northwest Health System, Bentonville, and Springdale.
When accidents happen, our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge can mean less waiting and faster care. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Northwest Health System, Bentonville, and Springdale.
At Northwest Health, you can check in online for urgent care and ER visits. This simple step lets you pick a time that's convenient and saves your spot in line before you arrive. It's our new approach to the waiting room. Visit mynorthwestanycare.com.
Back at third period, 2:49 to go. Got a tie ball game, 16-16. Kyle, what do you think so far? This third period seems like a little bit more intensity on both sides. Lead changes, a couple good baskets, so they might have cleaned up some of that first half jitters.
Southwest is definitely coming with it in this quarter here, taking the lead more than once. However, Central's been starting to draw those fouls and drive up the middle. So both teams really starting to up their game here.
Januna for three.
Isn't able to make it, but Southwest is able to rebound it. Cadwell goes up for the shot.
But she's fouled by number 21, Eden Graves.
Goes for the shot. Makes the first one. That'll put Southwest in the lead, 17-16. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock in this third quarter. Misses the second shot. Out of bounds. It'll be Southwest ball.
Nice hustle there by number 24, Martinez. She didn't start this game, but she's come in and given Coach Bullard some great minutes out there as well.
Gives it to Januna. Laurel Smith is able to take the ball from Januna's hands, go for the layup. And Aubriana Wilson slaps the ball out of her hands.
Wow.
I mean, you can really see Aubriana Wilson's speed there.
Yeah. She chased Laurel Smith down and was able to strip the ball without fouling her. Great defensive play there.
Laurel Smith up with the 3. Misses the shot. Rebounded by Honey Andrew. Throws it back to Laurel. Goes up for the drive. And stolen again by Aubriana Wilson. She misses her layup, but it's retrieved by
Alexis Placencia.
Alexis Placencia, my bad.
At the basket and the shot. This is definitely a chance to make the biggest lead of the ball game for either team right here. I don't think we've had a 4-point lead at any point this game. Maybe early on 6-1 Central, but since then it's been pretty back and forth.
Southwest really starting to take the cake here. Aubriana Wilson been helping out a lot. That'll put the score at 20-16, the 4-point lead, as Mr. McCaslin said. 2 minutes left on the clock.
And they got Kelly for a travel there. Evans on the travel there. Southwest, see if they can extend this lead out a little bit.
Looks like they're trying to draw the clock a little bit here. Not dribbling up so fast, not that they have the lead. Aubriana Wilson goes for the layup, misses it. Retrieved by Central. He gives it to Izzy Evans. Passes it to Laurel, goes up for the drive. Misses. Rebounded by Southwest.
You see a lot of play out there by Honey Andrew and Izzy Evans, Laurel Smith. These are all underclassmen. These are all 7th and 8th graders. So, they probably need another year of experience to get out there to be real big contributors on the team. I mean, they're contributors now, but going forward, that's a good sign for Coach Temple that she's got some young people on this team that are able to go out there and play well.
Great sign indeed.
Yeah, that's the second time Placencia, even though she's a big down low center, she's puts the ball on the floor and dribbles pretty well. She's getting the basket. She didn't make it that time, but she's at least getting there. That's one of the things, get those Central bigs in foul trouble. That's something that we've talked about since the first minute of this game.
The ball is passed into Honey Andrew. Throws it up to Izzy Evans. Number 15.
Allie Allen.
Allie Allen. Back out to Honey Andrew, who goes for the shot. Isn't able to make it. That would be a foul.
It's going to stop the clock with 54 seconds to go in the third with Central down 16-20. Andrew going to the line to shoot a couple baskets. So these are big free throws. I mean, you're only down 4, but in a low-scoring game like we've got so far tonight, 2 free throws are very important.
As Joey said, I mean, these free throws right here, that can really put you right next to the game. She's able to make one. That's good.
Got the shooter's touch on that one. Didn't look pretty, but it went in.
That's what matters, though. As long as it goes in, goes in. There's a minute left on the clock here. Misses the second one, but Central's able to rebound it. Goes up for the shot.
It's a great rebound there by Allie Allen. Another one of those kids that is out there trying, regardless of the score, regardless of what time it is in the game. She's always out there giving her hard.
Allie Allen passes it in. Ooh, it's retrieved by Southwest. Not what we wanted.
It's a bad pass. Looks like number 5 for Southwest is in the game. We do apologize. We don't have. I'm imagining that she is probably a 7th grader playing up, and that's probably why we haven't seen her until now. But she, one of the things that you don't really see a lot of, but when these kids play up, if they play in the early game, they can only play a certain amount of quarters in the late game. So something to think about, these kids, when they play for the 7th grade team, they can't play more than a quarter. So this is probably the quarter that I would imagine that number 5's playing, and that's why she's not on our roster. So
what a little play there. Looks like Honey Andrew rolled the ball straight back in. Laurel Smith trying to pick it up. Number 11, Amy Januna.
I don't know if Januna rolled over on the ball there or exactly what happened, but she's in a lot of pain. So we're going to take a timeout here, full timeout. So we're going to go ahead and send you to our sponsors while we take this timeout. So.
Our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge means faster care. And because we're full-service hospitals, a lot more care if you need it. Less waiting, faster care. At Northwest Health System, Bentonville and Springdale.
At Northwest Health, we're making it easier to see a healthcare provider. Book an appointment online with one of our primary care physicians, or walk right into any Northwest Health urgent care without an appointment. Online check-in for ER and urgent care visits saves your spot in line before you arrive. With options around the region and around the clock, the care you need has never been easier to find. At Northwest Health, we're taking your care in new directions. Visit mynorthwestanycare.com.
All right, there's 25 seconds left on the clock. Southwest with the lead, 20-17. The Warriors have the ball. Izzy Evans making her way up the court. Passes it to number 44. Jaden Tuck passing the ball around. Passes back into Jaden Tuck. Goes up for the shot, misses it. Southwest retrieves the ball. Brianna Wilson passes it to Placencia.
Ooh. It's a bad foul with 1.6 to go, Kyle. I don't know if she was in a position to make that shot or not. I do apologize. That's Tykiera Holmes out there for the Cougars now. So at the buzzer to end the third, you got Aubriana Wilson with the basket. So that puts the Cougars up 22-17 going into the fourth quarter. So we're going to have a exciting 6 minutes to go in this game. Largest lead of the night for the Cougars. But Kyle, you feel like the Lady Warriors are out of it just yet?
Man, I mean, it's only a 5-point lead, so you can definitely make that up. We've seen some great threes out of Laurel Smith in this game. I mean, as you can see, Jaden Tuck has been going up, making some great shots. Just can't get him to settle in the basket.
Yeah, there's been a couple of high percentage shots is what they call them down low by the basket that a couple of the girls on Central have had. They just haven't gone in. So if they can reverse that here early in the fourth quarter, I think they got a chance to come back and make this an exciting game. I know one thing, Coach Temple, these girls are going to play hard. She does a good job, not just on the court, Kyle. I don't know if you know this. Every one of the girls you see out there in blue with the Lady Warriors, I'm pretty sure that every single one of them made the honor roll this year. Or for the first semester. That's huge. When you've got a team that is great athletically and academically, just another reason why Springdale schools are the greatest.
Indeed. That really shows something about the teachers being able to teach. If it's a couple students, that shows the reflection of the students, but when multiple students are all showing greatness, then that really shows something on the teachers, Just shows how great a school Central really is.
Yeah, you talk about great teachers. We got one here sitting with us, Miss Wright, y'all's media teacher. She does a good job being able to let you guys come out here and get some experience broadcasting, get some experience. It's not just you on the, broadcast here doing the audio. We've got a lot of young ladies and young men back here running the cameras, running the switchboard, doing the whole production. So I'm impressed. At my age in junior high, we didn't have anything like this to be able to come broadcast a game and get real life experience. So.
Yeah, it's amazing that I'm able to come out here and announce for my own team.
All right, looks like we've got another injury on the court, so looks like we'll probably go ahead and we'll stay here. Oh, I hate to see that. That's number 12, Aubriana Wilson, the little Spitfire point guard for the Southwest Cougars, and she's going back to the trainer room. So with 5:20 left to go in the game, fourth period, you definitely don't want to see an injury like that.
Especially with Aubriana Wilson being one of the main players here. I mean, scoring many points, drawing many fouls. She was the main part of that first quarter where Central was really getting messed up with the fouls.
Yeah. Wilson, once again, an 8th grader. So, one of the better players out on the court. Maybe see if Central can come back here with 22-17 with a little over 5 minutes to go.
Little drive. Missed, but it's able to be rebounded by Central. Allie Allen goes up for the shot and makes it. That's definitely going to help Central out here. Izzy Evans able to swipe the ball.
Finds Allie Allen again.
Allie Allen goes back up for the shot and makes it again. 2
quick points by Allen. Great defense by Izzy Evans. Cut the lead to 1. And really quick there. That's the type of response the Lady Warriors needed coming out here in the fourth period.
That's exactly what they were looking for. Southwest able to make that shot. Not good. Brings them back up to a 3-point lead. Central looking for something good here. Allie Allen passes it to Honey Andrew. Goes up for the 3. Misses. It's able to be rebounded by Central. Tuck goes up for the shot. It's not made.
I don't have the rebounding totals on me, Kyle, but I would imagine that Central's winning that category so far. I mean, a lot of these shots aren't going in, but they're getting second opportunities because they're getting some good offensive and defensive rebounds.
I would too, and I'd say Tuck definitely really helping out there with her height and just being able to get people out of the way and grab that ball. I'm going to hold on.
They're going to need to make some free throws here going down the stretch.
I mean, as you said earlier, these free throws are one of the most important things right now. Clock's at 4:20.
It's like she got a reprieve on the first one, lane violation at Southwest, so she's going to shoot one more.
Scores 24-21. Goes up for the shot, misses it. Rebounded by Southwest. Stolen by Allie Allen. Goes up for the shot, misses it. Rebounded again by Central. Honey Andrew goes up for the shot and makes it. That puts them at Southwest at only a 1-point lead. 1-point difference here. Number 2, Holmes, driving. Passes to the outside. Number 33, Placencia, trying to go up for that shot. Blocked by Tuck. What a great block there. No foul drawn or anything.
Yeah, it was great defense there by Jaden Tuck. Just held her hands up, made the shooter adjust, and did a great job of stopping that play. So with 3:51 to go, 24-23, Southwest got the lead by 1 now with, looks like Tykiera bringing the ball in. Tykiera Holmes.
Central was able to get the ball. Looks like there's a foul, though.
Looks like it's going to be on the floor against the Cougars, so the ball will stay with the Warriors. Allie Allen to inbound.
Throws it into Izzy Evans. Tries to work her way up the middle. Passes it back to Laurel Smith. As you can see, a little swipe there by Southwest.
Jump ball. Possession will stay with Southwest. The arrow will move. Possession will stay with Central.
Izzy Evans has the ball. Trying to work her way up the middle. There's a travel. Really hard to work your way up the middle there when there's so many people packed tight like that. But she's making it happen.
Eden Graves going to give Jaden Tuck a little breather. Some good minutes there for Tuck, getting some key rebounds and missed a couple free throws. I know she's not going to be happy about that, but good couple minutes anyways. Get Izzy Evans on the reach there.
That's not good. 4 fouls. That on the edge here. Definitely needs to hold her back a little bit. I mean, Coach Temple, she really tells her players, obviously, play aggressive, play aggressive, play aggressive. You can tell with them just going all out. Southwest goes for the shot, misses it, rebounded by Central. Tries to pass it to Honey Andrew, but it's swiped out by Southwest.
It's gonna let Southwest inbound the ball with 3:10 to go in the game, up by 1. So see if the Lady Warriors can't get some defense going and try to get the ball back here. Only down 1.
Honey Andrew picks up her 4th foul as well. That puts 2 of their great players on edge.
Yeah, we haven't talked about it since the first couple of minutes, but we knew right out the bat there was going to be some foul troubles tonight. So that's come in. At 24, Diana Martinez with the drive and the basket, give Southwest the lead by 3. So
Central doing good to stay just behind them, but they just can't get back their lead that they had.
Yeah, we got a quick turnover there on the Warriors. Abby Kelly kind of wasn't ready for that pass from Honey Andrew, so ball goes out. Coach wants a timeout. We're going to take a 30-second timeout, so we're going to stay here with you. But, so far, I mean, the second half has definitely been a lot cleaner than the first. We've seen some good plays on both sides. Southwest has got the lead right now by 3, but 26-23 with 2.5, 2:45 to go. Still anyone's ball game.
Central really just got to make sure that they can keep the ball. I think the main thing here with Central, they've been making great shots, they've been doing great with blocking. They just got to make sure that they can keep the ball, no turnovers. That's been their main problem.
Yeah, limit turnovers, and then also, they can't have any fouls at this point. Just about everybody out on the floor is in foul trouble. So, it's going to be one of those. If you get a girl like Honey Andrew fouling out, that's bad news. So,
yeah, I think that's the next step in their practice. Obviously, they're very aggressive, but now they got to make sure that they can be careful with what they're doing. Can't foul, on shots like that. Southwest is able to go up and make them, because if they do foul, that's going to get them. That's not good.
Good rebound there by Southwest. Placencia on the rebound, but Honey Andrew fighting hard down there. Looks like she loses the ball. It's going to be
with 2 minutes and
going to stay with Central.
15 left on the clock, 28-23. Southwest with a 5-point lead. That's not looking good for Central at all. We really gotta step this up.
All right. Well, that's what you needed. Stop the clock with 2:14 to go and send your player to the line. So really need Abby Kelly here to come through with a couple of free throws.
As we talked about earlier, these free throws, can't stress it enough. They're just so important.
Yeah, both teams missed a lot of free throws tonight. There's no doubt about that.
With the amount of fouls that each teams are getting, they definitely need to make these.
Kyle, that's a good sight to see. Aubrey Wilson coming back in for the Cougars. So after a little injury, they were able to train her, able to get her back out there. But regardless of the score or the teams, seeing a young lady like that coming back on the court, that's a good thing.
I think with Aubriana Wilson back in this game, that may put some real strain on the Central Warriors here. It's going to be real hard for them to get this lead back, especially with her being able to catch up with them in an instant and swipe that ball out of their hands.
Number 21, Eden Graves down there getting some hard-fought rebounds, putting up some shots, missing the shot, but getting a rebound again, and was able to finally get fouled. So once again, 2 minutes left on the clock. You stop the clock, you're down by 5. You got to make free throws.
Goes up for the shot. Is able to make it. That's really good for Central. Really good. If they can make this one, that'll put Southwest up by only 3. Back where they were just a second ago. A couple
Tuck and
substitutes
Evans coming
there.
back in the game.
I think Tuck's going to be really good here for the rebound. It's very important. Placencia, her height as well.
Eden Graves, a couple of clutch free throws. There hasn't been too many times tonight where both ends of the free throw have been made, so that's if you're going to do it, this is the time right here, but they got to play some defense.
Here we go. Aubriana Wilson back with the ball. Passing it around. Placencia ends up getting it. Here we go. Back to Aubriana Wilson. Central really needs to watch her. She'll drive up the middle at any second. She's not super tall either, so she's kind of hard to see, to focus on. She has the ball again. Pass to Holmes. Passes it outside to Amy Januna.
Great play there by Allen.
Lowell Smith trying to grab that ball. That'll be a foul. Southwest gets the ball.
Minute and a half to go, 28-25. Southwest Cougars up by 3. So,
I mean, unless you can see Central guard this ball and make a 3 here, really try and swipe that ball away. Looks like Southwest is just trying to run that clock down, though.
Coach Stimple's yelling at her girls to play some tight defense. That's a little too tight. I believe that's going to be number 5 on Izzy Evans. So, disappointing game there, I'm sure, for the 7th grader. But hard fought. I mean, that happens sometimes. So, going to be 1-1 for Wilson going to the line.
With Izzy Evans out of here, that's going to be looking real rough for Central.
Allie Allen coming in. You know, Allen's put some points on the board, so
she's
maybe
done
she
some
can
good work
through.
in this game. Aubriana Wilson makes that shot, though. Puts Southwest up by a lead of 4. With 1 minute left on the clock, that's going to look like a pretty tough time for Central.
Yeah, 5 minutes, you're going to have to get the ball here. You're going to have to push it. You don't have time on your clock to do anything else but run down, and I mean you're down by 4. They're going to have to get a good shot off. There's Allen for 3. Bucket.
She makes it. That'll put Central in a really good spot right now, able to make a 2 and grab that lead at the last second. That can be the game changer right there. Allie Allen with the play.
So it looks like Coach Bullard wants a timeout from Southwest. So with 41 seconds to go, we've got a close one again with the Southwest Lady Cougars up 29-28. We're going to take a quick break and one last word from our sponsors in this game.
For over 20 years, Community Clinic has served Washington County with quality and affordable health care. With 3 wellness centers in Springdale, located at Jones, George, and Elmdale Elementary, our services include primary care, pediatrics, prenatal, behavioral health, and physical therapy. We offer services in English, Spanish, and Marshallese so that we can help your family. The Community Clinic, healthy people, healthy community.
And we're back here at Har-BER Wildcat Stadium. We've got a score of 29 for the Southwest Cougars, 28 for the Central Warriors. So, hey, it's a rivalry game. This is what we expect. It's close. Got a 1-point lead, but Southwest got a 1-point lead and the ball right now. So it's going to be about possession and who wants it more here at the end. Southwest, Central's going to be looking for a turnover. Southwest just wants to hold on to that thing and try to get out here with the win.
You know, it's funny. This is exactly what I was asking for. At the beginning of the game. A real close game at the end here. You know, Southwest obviously trying to drive up the ball here.
And that's a travel by Aubriana Wilson. So with 32 seconds left to go, Central's going to have an opportunity to take the lead in this ball game.
If they can take the lead here with very little time left on the clock, that'll look great for Central. However, it'll be hard. Throws it off the backboard. It's retrieved by Southwest. They're trying to hold on to that ball, just run that clock down. Aubriana Wilson doing a great job of that.
So Coach Bullard wasn't quite sure if our girls knew what was going on there, so she called a quick timeout. She almost got the foul call, but it looked like she called the timeout before, so with 17 seconds left. We're going to stay here, 29-28 Southwest lead. Coach Dimple's, I'm sure, telling our girls here they've got to guard that inbound. They've got to try to get a turnover here. If Southwest gets the ball in, the way free throws have been going in this game, I wouldn't be surprised if they foul immediately.
I think the main thing that Central's got to do here is they just got to get that ball. They've got to go up for the shot. I mean, even with just a 2-point shot, that puts them even just.
All right, so 17 seconds to go here. Let's see what Southwest is going to be inbounding the ball. They've got no player over there yet, so.
Looking for Central to somehow get this ball.
Eden Graves got probably the longest arms on the team. She's over there trying to block that inbound pass, so. Quick foul there by Laurel Smith. Going to be 1-1 for. It's like Januna is going to go to the line for Southwest here, so.
Got to really hope that Januna doesn't make these shots here. That can be devastating for Central. If she makes both of them, that'll be the game.
16 seconds to go. The good news for the Warriors is only 1 second went off the clock there. So they executed their part of the plan. If you can't get the steal, you had to foul.
She makes the first one, which makes it tough on Central. They'll have to make a 3-point shot to get the lead.
So 2-point lead now for the Lady Cougars. Januna going to shoot the second.
She goes up. She makes it. And I believe that'll more than likely be the game, unless Central is able to pull off some sort of miracle here. And that'll be it.
With the steal and the drive, misses.
Southwest still going up for another shot and make another one. That'll put it score at 33-28. Final score of the ball game.
Well, Southwest really battled back in that one. I mean, they were down early. They came back. They kept fighting. Hard-fought game between both teams, but at the end, we got the Lady Cougars with a 33-28 victory. So
I think at the end, who was it that Adriana Wilson, when she came back in, that's what really jump-started that winning portion of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, Aubriana Wilson was huge for the Cougars today, and coming back in after being injured, that was gigantic. So we're going to go to break. We'll come back with you at the start of the men's game in about 5-6 minutes.
Where they live and play. From value-packed basic apartments to resort-style living on golf courses, we manage options to fit your needs and wants. Apply online at lindsaymanagement.com for locations throughout Arkansas and in surrounding states.
Ballpark Franks got their start in 1957, right here in the ballpark. And with the taste of 100% Angus beef, passed down from one generation to the next, they soon became a tradition everywhere, bringing on the feeling of summer in every bite. Ballpark Franks, bring on summer.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post. From downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected and energized with Ozarks Go.
Welcome to McLarty Daniel Country.
With 6 giant locations and over 3,000 vehicles, Northwest Arkansas is McLarty Daniel Country. By one of our showrooms today to shop our full lineup of cars, trucks, and SUVs.
McClarty Daniel is proud to be your premier automotive destination.
Need service? We work on all makes and models 6 days a week. Plus, our full-service collision center can repair anything, from a minor ding to a major collision. Have you visited McClarty Daniel Country?
Visit us online at mcclartydaniel.com.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be. For you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
Welcome home to Lindsay Living. From value-packed basic apartments with appliances and washers and dryers to resort-style apartment living on golf courses with fabulous amenities, you'll love where you live and play. Visit lindsaymanagement.com to apply online and see photos, rates, and floor plans for all locations we manage throughout Arkansas and in surrounding states.
You can love where you live and play at an apartment community managed by Lindsay Management Company. Affordable apartments with awesome amenities, including clubhouses, fitness centers, pools, tennis and basketball courts, and playgrounds at select locations. Many locations also include golf privileges, business centers, game rooms, tanning beds, whirlpools, saunas, and resort-style swimming pools. View rates, photos, and apply online at lindsaymanagement.com.
Come see the largest pre-owned inventory in Northwest Arkansas.
Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it in McClarty Daniel Country. With 800 pre-owned vehicles at 6 giant locations in Bentonville and Springdale, there's something for everyone. Plus,
At McClarty Daniel, you're protected.
drive worry-free for 7 years or 200,000 miles with the MD Pre-Owned Advantage. And when it's time to sell your car, we're ready to buy it, even if you don't buy from us. Have you visited McClarty Daniel Country yet?
Visit us online at mcclartydaniel.com.
Our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge means you'll find less waiting where it matters most. Faster care in the emergency room. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Northwest Health System, Bentonville, and Springdale.
When accidents happen, our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge can mean less waiting and faster care. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Northwest Health System, Bentonville, and Springdale.
At Northwest Health, you can check in online for urgent care and ER visits. This simple step lets you pick a time that's convenient and saves your spot in line before you arrive. It's our new approach to the waiting room. Visit mynorthwestanycare.com.
Our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge means faster care. And because we're full-service hospitals, a lot more care if you need it. Less waiting, faster care. At Northwest Health System, Bentonville, and Springdale.
At Northwest Health, we're making it easier to see a healthcare provider. Book an appointment online with one of our primary care physicians, or walk right into any Northwest Health urgent care without an appointment. Online check-in for ER and urgent care visits saves your spot in line before you arrive. With options around the region and around the clock, the care you need has never been easier to find. At Northwest Health, we're taking your care in new directions. Visit mynorthwestanycare.com. At Northwest Health, we've made it easier to schedule a doctor's appointment. Online scheduling for our primary care physicians lets you make an appointment at any time from anywhere. It's the new way to book your next visit. mynorthwestanycare.com.
Springdale Public Schools are connecting students to
student achievement,
safety,
personalized teaching,
partnerships.
At Springdale Public Schools, we're given every opportunity to succeed because we are #the choice for
education,
Athletics, music,
And we're back here at Wildcat Stadium with the Central Warriors and Cougars both taking the floor, getting ready for this tip-off. Huge rivalry here, Kyle. This game between these two teams over the years, it's always been hard-fought. I don't expect anything less tonight.
I wouldn't either. I mean, the ladies, they definitely did a good job of playing a great game, but the boys here, they're about to amp it up to another level.
Yeah, that's one thing Coach Sutherland talked about early on. Is he said that over the years Central's won this game more times than not over Southwest, but that's not always a good thing. Southwest comes in really fired up and really intense because they haven't won this game a lot, so they're going to come in and every single time they play against Central, they're going to try to get that W. And it's hard for Central every game year after year to try to have to match that intensity, but he's looking for his team to do that tonight.
I know this is definitely going to be a rough game because both these teams are great. I mean, both Southwest and Central, they just offense, defense, they got it all. They're very aggressive.
Yeah. So we're going to turn it over to the gym announcer here. Going to give you guys the starting lineups for both teams, and we'll be back shortly. Coach Sutherland talked about, we got two bigs out there on the floor. We got Jake Fontopoulos and Nate Kingsbury. Southwest has only got one, so that can be the difference in this game. So we'll see here.
Ball. Pass it back to number 2. Number 12 has it. 23.
Number 1, Jaden Wilson, top of the key, scans the court, drives, pulls up the shot for 3, and good! Another 3 for the Southwest Cougars, puts them up 8-4 with 4:44 to go in the second period.
Central's really got to be watching out for that. I mean, they've been playing a great defense down low, but when they go for those threes, I mean, it's been deadly.
Keegan Layman scans the court, looks for Fontopoulos down low. Nate Kingsbury thinks about the shot for a second, sets the screen instead. Myers dribbles. Layman looks to drive, goes to the lane, puts it up, no good. So with 4:18 to go, score is now 8-4 Cougars. 23, Fogley looks to the top of the key, Jaden Wilson. Hueso shoots off the rim, Fontanopolis with the rebound. 3:51 to go. Central down by 4, 8-4. Fontanopolis looking for a pass. Bockelman drives to the lane. Fogley with the shot. So 3:41 to go, 8-4 lead by the Cougars. Central going to inbound. Like number 5, Brett Witchen getting in the game. Witchen got the ball. Stripped by Hueso. And it looks like Hueso traveled early on there. So
great plays by both of the teams here. There's not much more that you can ask for.
And with 3:36 to go in the second period, Central down 4. Looks like they're going to try to set up a play here with Myers up top, the point guard. Gets the ball over to Bockelman. Bockelman looks, scans, gets a screen by Fontanopolis. To Myers, to Witcham. Witcham thinks about a 3, passes it back to Myers, top of the key. Gets surrounded, gets the ball into Fontanopolis. Battle for the ball. Font takes it. He's going to win that most times. Nate Kingsbury goes up off the front of the rim. Fontanopolis gets a rebound and a foul.
I mean, you can see there the tag team duo. Fontanopolis able to rebound it. And Nate Kingsbury, I mean, they're both going up for shots, rebounding, and it's all over the place.
Yeah, that dynamic duo down low. You got Coach Yoakum, a little upset there, wasn't a foul, but I think everything I saw was pretty clean out there. So we're gonna take a timeout here with 3:06 to go. Looks like it's a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay right here. What do you think so far, Kyle? I mean, it's been a crazy game so far, a lot of back and forth. Central down 4 right now. What do you think they got to do to get back in this game?
Well, they've been playing great so far, but like I said earlier, they just got to watch that outside. They're watching down in the center, but Southwest is doing a great job of passing the ball around and getting it out of Central's hands.
Yeah, 6 of the 8 points right now for the Cougars came from 3, so that's definitely something Coach will have to make some adjustments and see what's the best idea. So, Coach Sutherland talked a lot about his team before they've got a chance to still be at regionals. They've lost their last couple of games to Fayetteville, real good Fayetteville schools. But they've had some good wins on the year. They beat Bentonville West, which is one of the best teams in the conference. If some of the Bentonville schools lose some games, Central's still got a chance to be at regionals, and that's something I know Coach at the beginning of the year told these kids was a goal. So Kingsbury drives, gets the ball out to Witcham. Fontanopolis. Jake Myers dribbling, finds Kingsbury, finds Myers. Finds Witchen. Witchen goes up, finds Fontanopolis. Gets the ball back to Jack Bockelman. Kingsbury shoots 3 from outside, in and out of the rim, almost. Kingsbury's got the touch. That one just didn't quite make it in. So 2:36 to go. We've got a score of the home Southwest Cougars 8, the visiting Central Warriors 4.
I mean, you saw that shot right there. We're seeing a lot of those. And we just got to make sure that we drop them into the basket.
Jaden Wilson from 3 off the front of the rim. Looks rebound Central. Bockelman, the little point guard, getting there, getting a rebound. That's huge. The Witchen thinks about it, pulls it back down.
They're struggling to find a way to get down in there. Fontanopolis able to use his height to his advantage. They can just pass it straight over the heads of Southwest.
Yeah, Southwest is, they've come out in a zone defense. Coach said if they do that, one of the things that means is that his guards are going to have to shoot from outside. If they're going to zone up and try to double team down low, which is what they're doing against those two guys, rebound for Hueso, or hustle, turnover by Hueso there. So Southwest is definitely bringing the intensity. That was something Coach was worried about. Like we said, they haven't won this game a lot over the years, so that means every time they come out, they're going to try to get that win for their school because it's a huge rivalry. So I know you as a student feel that rivalry, but I'm sure these basketball players feel it even more.
I'd have to agree with you there because, I mean, when you're in the game, it's just a whole different level. I mean,
Bockelman for 3 off the back of the rim. Kingsbury with the tip, but it goes straight to Jaden Wilson, number 1 for the Cougars. So Wilson's going to slow it down with a 4-point lead here, 1 minute to go in the half. We got a timeout by Southwest, so Coach Yoakum's going to call timeout. 1:07 to go. They've got the score 8-4. We've got a 30-second timeout. We'll stay here with you.
This little timeout here gives us a second to talk about that student section. I mean, it's been rowdy.
Yeah, I bet we've got, quick math, there's at least over 60 students over there. That's huge. Anytime you can get student body out here along with the parents and the administrator and the teachers. I did see a row of teachers down there on the front row. We've got Miss Torres, Mr. McKinley. They've all got little cardboard cutouts of all the students. Looks like maybe their first or second grade picture on it. So just an amazing showing here from Central teachers, Central parents, Central students, and Southwest. Both of these schools have great participation. This is a big game for the community, so good to see everybody coming out tonight.
It's pretty neat as well. You can see the students and the teachers working together to form, this madness.
Like number 50, Cannon, they've played him out more than anything. He's out there dribbling when got a close one there on Kingsbury.
It's made it very rough.
I don't know if Cannon normally plays that far out, but I think it's just part of Coach Yoakum's strategies to try to get one of those two bigs to come out there and guard him instead of both of them being down low and causing havoc. So Fogel's going to go to the line. Lefty shooting the free throw right now. Misses the first one. So it's going to say 8-4 here with a minute to go in the second half. And for the first time, Case Chambliss checks in the game. Number 24 going to give Fontanopolis a breather.
A well-deserved one that is.
Second shot is up, no good. Kingsbury with the rebound, gets the ball out to Myers. Myers looks to push it a little bit. Clock is not Central's friend right now, down by 4 with less than a minute to go. Kingsbury gets the ball out to Witcham. Witcham looks to drive. This is back to Keegan Layman. Inside to Nate, he's double teed, gets the ball to Keegan. Keegan loses on the floor. Battle for the ball down low. Looks like it's going to be a jump ball.
You can see the difference in the two games here, the difference in defense. Last game we had, what was it at this point? We had maybe 16, was it 16-16 at this point?
I believe it's 16-16 at half, so a lot of defense intensity out there on both teams, and they seem to be playing an okay game. They're just not putting the ball in the hoop. So 8-4, 40 seconds to go. Central's going to inbound. They got Southwest for a foul on that last one. I apologize. So Central's going to inbound, looking, finds Kingsbury off the alley-oop, and it's good.
What a shot.
Kingsbury gives a little head nod as he goes back down the court. So 8-6, 2-point lead with 30 seconds to go. It looks like Wilson's going to hold for the last shot here. So Wilson gets the ball over to Cannon. 23. Fogley dribbles, finds back up top of Wilson, gives it to Cannon, over to Fogley. Fogley looks cross-court pass to Cannon. Looks like back to Wilson with 8 seconds. I bet he holds it for the last shot. Dribbles, finds Hueso, back to Cannon. Sorry, not Cannon, Wilson. Case Chambliss with the easy rebound there, and we're going to go to half. It's a low-scoring game. Central down 8-6, but we look forward to seeing an exciting second half here as we get a performance by the Central dance team, or cheerleaders, are going to go out there on the floor. So we're going to go to break, and we'll be back with you for the second half action.
And now for your halftime entertainment, please welcome to the floor your Southwest Junior High Dance Team.
Great performance there by the Southwest Lady Cougars. We're going to go to a quick commercial break and be back here at Har-BER Wildcat Stadium.
You can love where you live and play at an apartment community managed by Lindsay Management Company. Affordable apartments with awesome amenities, including clubhouses, fitness center, pools, tennis and basketball courts, and playgrounds at select locations. Many locations also include golf privileges, business centers, game rooms, tanning beds, whirlpools, saunas, and resort-style swimming pools. View rates, photos, and apply online at lindsaymanagement.com.
Come see the largest pre-owned inventory in Northwest Arkansas.
Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it in McClarty Daniel Country. With 800 pre-owned vehicles at 6 giant locations in Bentonville and Springdale, there's something for everyone. Plus,
At McClarty Daniel, you're protected.
drive worry-free for 7 years or 200,000 miles with the MD Pre-Owned Advantage. And when it's time to sell your car, we're ready to buy it, even if you don't buy from us. Have you visited McClarty Daniel Country yet?
Visit us online at mcclartydaniel.com.
Our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge means you'll find less waiting where it matters most. Faster care in the emergency room. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Northwest Health System, Bentonville, and Springdale.
When accidents happen, our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge can mean less waiting and faster care. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Northwest Health System, Bentonville, and Springdale.
At Northwest Health, you can check in online for urgent care and ER visits. This simple step lets you pick a time that's convenient and saves your spot in line before you arrive. It's our new approach to the waiting room. Visit mynorthwestanycare.com.
Our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge means faster care. And because we're full service hospitals, a lot more care if you need it. Less waiting, faster care. At Northwest Health System, Bentonville, and Springdale.
At Northwest Health, we're making it easier to see a healthcare provider. Book an appointment online with one of our primary care physicians, or walk right into any Northwest Health urgent care without an appointment. Online check-in for ER and urgent care visits saves your spot in line before you arrive. With options around the region and around the clock, the care you need has never been easier to find. At Northwest Health, we're taking your care in new directions. Visit mynorthwestanycare.com.
And we're back here at Har-BER Wildcat High School. Got two teams that are feeder schools to Har-BER, Southwest Cougars and Central Warriors. Exciting first half, Kyle, but we've got 8-6 on the scoreboard, so 14 points between both teams in the first half, but they're still exciting.
It's definitely been a great game, even though maybe not the highest scoring points, but like just seeing both the teams go at it and fight each other this entire time. It's neat to think at the same time, though, these teams are going to come together in the end to work at Har-BER.
Yeah, it's always exciting as a fan of both schools, as a teacher here in the district, to see these teams. You know, they compete hard year after year at Central and Southwest, but then they end up here at Har-BER, and you know that makes for a good Har-BER team, and that's something as a member of the community I like to see. So, you know, as hard as they play against each other now, later they'll be doing that together against other teams. So that's great. So we're gonna kick off here, second half action, third period. Jaden Wilson, the Southwest point guard, is gonna be setting up a play for him. Gets the ball out to Hueso. Gets the ball to number 2. I'm sorry, Hueso's number 2. Number 12 is Kel Scheider. Sorry, Mr. Scheider. I've been calling you Hueso most of the night. So 23, Brett Fogley gets the rebound, puts it up. Quick foul. So 8-6 with 5:30 to go in the game.
I mean, something I just noticed is, you know, Jaden Cannon is playing in the middle now. Not so much to the outside anymore.
So number 20, Fogley, going to go up. Got the first one of the, so 9-6, 3-point lead by the Southwest Cougars. Shots up, no good. Rebound, Kingsbury gets it to the quarterback. Gets it back to Jake Myers. Myers going to bring the ball down, look to set up a play. Gets it over the corner. Jack Bockelman Bockelman looks to drive baseline, gets it back to Myers. Myers shoots for 3, and it's good. Tie ball game with 5:15 to go. What do you think about that shot, Bobo?
I mean, that was a great shot. You saw the agility with his teammate there, being able to cut the corners and throw it straight back to him. Setting him up great, drawing both the Southwest players onto himself.
Layman comes back, gets a big rebound, gets the ball down to Bockelman, gets it inside to Kingsbury, stripped by Scheiderer. Kel Scheiderer playing some good defense there for the Cougars. Jaden Wilson going to look to try to slow things down a little bit. So Wilson over to Weso, back to Wilson. Left hash, dribbles around, hands off to Weso. Gets the ball over to Scheiderer. Jared Cannon. Back to Jaden Wilson. Weso looks to drive, gets the ball. Cannon inside, intercepted by Fontenopoulos. Layman gets the loose ball, looks to drive. Layman running the length of the court, stops on a dime, slows down, gets the ball back to Jack Bockelman. So, well, we got a second here in the action. I do like, we talked a little bit in the girls' game about academics. The same is true for these boys at Central. I mean, there was times this year, Kingsbury with the 3, front of the rim, no good. There was times, Kyle, I coached the Quiz Bowl team at Central, and there was times where there was 4 basketball players in Quiz Bowl practice. So I think that says a lot about the academic part of this team as well.
I'll definitely have to agree with you on that. I mean, I know Jake Fontenopoulos' dad, I believe, does teach the ACT help.
Yeah, certainly. Mr. Fontenopoulos, Jake Fontenopoulos' dad is one of the kind of facilitators for Springdale schools, does a lot of test prep works, get a lot of students in Springdale schools prepared to take the ACT, SAT, whatever it is. So shout out to Mr. Fontenopoulos for sure for the work he does. So back to the action. Central looks like we got a quick foul. Number 4, Jake Myers going to go to the line. So I think it looks like it's on the floor. So I apologize. Foul on Jake Myers. How about that? Fontenopoulos is going to take a break. Looks like Case Chambliss comes back in the game for Fontenopoulos. Southwest to inbound. Looking. Finds Wilson in the corner. Thinks about the shot. Thinks twice. Scheiderer to Weso. They find Fogley. Find Scheiderer. Wilson tries to get the ball inside to Cannon. Loose ball out of bounds. Cannon a little upset with himself on that one, but some great defense there by Kingsbury. So we knew it would be a battle of the bigs, and so far that's what this game has been. These guys on the inside have been fighting, whether it's Kingsbury or Fontenopoulos. It's been an interesting down low.
If Central can get a shot here, I believe it'll be their first lead, will it not?
I agree. I think maybe the first basket of the game, but other than that, it's been Layman with a long 3 off the rim, no good. Looks like rebound Case Chambliss gets the ball back. Finds Jake Myers, Jack Bockelman, Nate Kingsbury, Layman, Case Chambliss. Bockelman gets the ball out to Kingsbury. He will shoot from there. Cross-court pass to Myers. Little late getting around. Bockelman. Coach Sutherland a little upset the play didn't work quite like he drew it up, but they're going to try to reset again. Layman looks, cross-court to Bockelman. Bockelman shoots. And we got a off-the-ball foul. Looks like, call that one on Kingsbury. So Kingsbury getting ready for the rebound there. Just pushed a little off on Cannon. So quick foul there. So 3 fouls in this half. 3 fouls for Central, 0 for Southwest.
You know, with the clock at 2 minutes here and the team's still tied, this has been a pretty slow quarter, I would say. Definitely not in action, but in scoring. It's been rough for both these teams to really score any points.
Yes. I'd have to say this is going to be one of the lowest scoring games for both teams of the year. I don't know for sure, but when you're 9-9 with a minute and 50 seconds to go in the third quarter, that's a pretty low score. So we'll see if they can I don't know if it's great defense or it's just lack of offense right now, but we'll see who can get a couple of key baskets here towards the end. So
I think it's
Cannon looks to drive, finds Hueso. Hueso fakes, gets the ball to Cannon. Cannon will shoot from there and does. Second 3 of the game for Jaden Cannon. So big man stepping out, hitting a key three, giving Cougars a 3-point lead with 1 minute, 18 seconds to go in the third.
I mean, as you said earlier, the announcer's curse the second we start talking about low-scoring games.
Yep.
Boom.
Back-to-back buckets.
Back-to-back buckets.
Great pass there by Layman to Chambliss, and then Chambliss down low finds Kingsbury on the trailer. That was some good unselfish play there by both those gentlemen to get a quick, nice, easy bucket for Kingsbury. So Central cuts the lead to 1 with 50 seconds to go in the third. Wayso looks to drive. That's going to be a carry. Ball goes up above his shoulder, right in front of the ref, who was able to call that pretty quickly. So,
you know, there's been some really good calls in these games. I feel like these refs are doing a really good job.
yeah, I like it. They, don't make the game calls one way or the other to sway by the refs. They've called a fair game, called some fouls on both sides, so it's been a great game. Keegan Layman going to dribble back out to the HAR-BER logo, scan the court, finds Case Chambliss. Chambliss fakes, trying to get the ball. We got a battle inside Cannon and Kingsbury right now. Those guys are going at it, so we'll see who wins that battle here down the stretch. 19 seconds to go. Layman drives, gets the ball out. Going to call a foul on number 2, Wayso for Southwest. So
Southwest coach a little upset there.
yeah, that one was a little announcer curse again. As soon as we start talking about them, the refs made a call. It was probably borderline. Kingsbury gets the ball at the free throw line, finds Bockelman, who shoots for 3, in and out, close. Layman goes for a rebound, can't quite haul it in. So 2 seconds to go in the third. We got Southwest with the lead, 12-11. We're going to do a 30-second timeout for Southwest, so we're going to stay here. 2 seconds, that's not a lot of time to get a shot off, but Coach Yoakum wants to talk about it and see what his team can do here. So we've got over in our student section, if our camera's panning in, we've got a couple of teachers that are here attending the game tonight, and they are holding up some awesome photos of Central students from when they were younger. So there we go. Now we got them on camera. Now they're excited. So we've got a great group of teachers. They're part of what makes Central so special. Kyle, what do you think of those teachers over there?
I mean, a lot of the teachers, they really rep up the students. Even though students, man, that was close.
Jaden Wilson with a half-court shot almost goes in the third. But at the end of the third, we got to score Southwest 12, Central 11. We're going to go to break, and we'll be right back here with fourth quarter action. We've got the Central teachers up there. If you can see them holding up their signs, Mr. McKinley, Miss Torres, some great teachers down there. So I can't say enough. It's a great place to work for. It's everything about Central is pretty awesome. Southwest's a great school as well. Springdale schools in general just got to be one of the best districts in the nation, Kyle.
I mean, you've got Miss Wright up here. She's the one constructing this entire operation. And I mean, even you, if it weren't for you, who else would we have doing this announcing thing? I mean, it's special to know that we have teachers that are up to doing this other stuff than just the schoolwork. They're up to.
We got a great student section out there. They got signs out. They got photos out. They're here to cheer. So fourth quarter, 6 minutes to go, 1 point game, 12-11. This is going to be crunch time for both teams. So I think that student section, fans, parents, teachers, everybody giving the Central Warriors a little bit of more energy during these final minutes is going to be huge. So here we go. 5 minutes, 5:55 to go. Start of the fourth quarter. Central with the ball, down 1. Fontenopoulos looking for Nate down low. Double team. Gets the ball out to Jack. Keegan Layman looks, gets the ball down to Nate. This time he's not double teamed. He's going to go up, right hand off the back to the glass, and good. Central Warriors take the lead for the first time in the game, 13-12. So 5:30 to go. Central takes the first lead of the game, or maybe their second lead, but not very many. But great execution there on the play. Looks like Coach Sutherland drew it up, and Nate was able to execute exactly the way that he wanted.
It's definitely good that Central's finally gotten this lead. I mean, even if it's just a 1 point, that means that if they go on and off, then, I mean, that eventually means they'll win the game.
So great defense there by the Warriors. Gets Southwest tied up, and looks like we're going to call a timeout. That's going to be a full timeout, so we're going to go to break and hear from our wonderful sponsors to make all this possible. We'll be back with fourth quarter action.
Northwest Health, we've made it easier to schedule a doctor's appointment. Online scheduling for our primary care physicians lets you make an appointment at any time from anywhere. It's the new way to book your next visit. mynorthwestanycare.com.
Springdale Public Schools are connecting students to
student achievement,
Safety. Personalized teaching.
partnerships.
And we're back here, HAR-BER Wildcat High School. We've got a close game here, Kyle. The Central Warriors finally went up 13-12 with 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. What do you expect from Central here down the stretch?
Well, I think that they've finally gotten this lead. It's definitely given them some confidence. And I think that confidence is exactly what they need to start scoring some points and making those baskets. They've definitely gone up for a bunch of shots, but, I mean, none of them have been dropping in. And now that they've gotten this, maybe it'll give them the confidence to go for those shots again. And, I mean, as you can see here, even though Southwest just got that shot earlier, that would have been real bad for Central, but now they're only a point ahead. It's a great thing to even just be a point ahead at first.
Layman tips the ball over to Myers, gets it to Bachman in the corner, finds Myers, gets it back to Layman. Coach calling out a play. They've got something they like. They get the ball over. Jake Myers shoots a three, and it's good from downtown. Jake Myers to give Central a 2-point lead, 16-14 with 4.5 minutes to go in the game. So Jaden Wilson, seeing if Southwest can respond here. They've been looking for Cannon down low. That's the guy right now. Try to see if they can get him the ball, whether it's inside or out. He's been their main scorer, I believe. Cannon shoots from three, and it's good. That is the third three for Cannon on the night. So Southwest right back, takes the lead 17-16. Central, no fear, brings the ball down the court and try to look for a play. Layman dribbles out, gets it to Myers. Keegan with the little dump pass to Fontanopolis down low is off. Turnover Central. Jaden Wilson looks to bring the ball down. I think they're going to look for Cannon to get the ball. Wilson drives off the glass. No good. Kick the ball. It's going to be Central ball. Kick off Jaden Wilson's feet. So 3:36 to go. Southwest with a 1-point lead. Keegan Layman can get the ball in here to Jake Myers. Myers surveys the court, dribbles around, finds Layman. Layman pivots, gives it to Bachman. Myers looks for Nate down low. Nate gets the ball out to Layman. Layman shoots for three, off the rim, no good. Fontanopolis tries to get the rebound. Looks like they're going to get him for a foul. Coach Sutherland's going to disagree with that one, but it is what it is. 3:14 to go, 17-16 right now in the fourth. Exciting game, Kyle.
It is, and I mean, even though it may say that Central's the visitor in this game, you could tell they've got the home team advantage.
I agree. It says visitor on the scoreboard, but that's 4 fouls for Jake Fontanopolis. That's huge. Unfortunately, you got to leave him in down 1 with 3 minutes to go.
Jake Fontanopolis has really pulled out a great game here, but being down low like that, it really causes some trouble. It makes it hard to not foul. He's been playing so much that it just makes it hard on him.
Jaden Wilson shoots the three and good. So great pass there by the big man Cannon. Finds Wilson on the corner. That gives Southwest their biggest lead in a while of 4 points. So Central Warriors looking to respond. Kingsbury gets the ball cross court to Myers. Gets the ball into Nate. Nate finds Jack Bockelman, finds Layman down low for the easy shot and bucket. 2 points, 20-18. Cuts the lead to 2 for the Warriors. 2 minutes and 22 seconds to go. They're going to need some defense here. They're going to get Keegan on a foul on that one. Tack the ball, but that's number 2 on Layman. Who do you think Southwest is going to go to here with 2 minutes to go, Kyle?
I think Cannon's been doing a great job either playing outside and inside. Made some great twos, made some great threes, and playing a great game.
Rebound Fontenopoulos. Gets the ball to Keegan. Keegan's looking to push. Dribbles through the lane. That's got to be a foul on someone. Looks like they're going to get number 23, Brett Fogley. So Keegan Layman going to the line. Some key free throws here with 1:57 to go, Kyle.
As we talked about earlier, these free throws can make the difference because with only 2 points, with only a 2-point difference, if he makes both of these.
Cancel that. They're going to be, they said the foul was on the floor, so it's going to be Central ball throw in. Myers looking down low. Finds Fontenopoulos wide open. Righty off the glass is good. So tie ball game, 20-20 with 1:52 to go. Huge basket there. I don't know who was on Fontenopoulos, or the answer was nobody, but great play there by the Warriors. So ball goes out. Jaden Wilson dribbles between his legs, surveys, finds Hueso. Back to Wilson. Wilson goes down low. Kingsbury with the interception. Gets the ball back. Goes up, off the glass, and good! 3-point possibility here for the Warriors. What a play. Defensive stop. The big man runs the whole length of the court, gets the ball, puts it up, gets fouled, has a chance to go to the line and give the Warriors a 3-point lead. So timeout here. We're going to take a full timeout with 1.5 minutes to go. We're going to go take a quick sponsor break, but we'll be back here with 1.5 minutes go where Central leads 22-20.
At Springdale Public Schools, we're given every opportunity to succeed because we are #the choice for
Education.
Athletics.
Music.
For over 20 years, Community Clinic has served Washington County with quality and affordable health care. With 3 wellness centers in Springdale, located at Jones, George, and Elmdale Elementary, our services include primary care, pediatrics, prenatal, behavioral health, and physical therapy. We offer services in English, Spanish, and Marshallese so that we can help your family. The Community Clinic. Healthy people, healthy community.
And we're back with 1.5 minutes to go. Nate Kingsbury, leading scorer for the Central Warriors, goes to the line to shoot the old-fashioned 3-point play. Ball is up and good. So that gives the Warriors a 3-point lead with 1.5 minutes to go. Great game, Kyle.
This is what the Warriors have been looking for this entire time, is to gain this lead. In the fourth quarter here, it can really mean something.
We'll see if they can maintain it with a little bit of defense here. Jaden Wilson looks to drive on the right, gets stopped by Myers. Great defense. Hueso gets the ball top of the key over to Fogley. Fogley wearing Michael Jordan's jersey, drives off the top of the rim, no good. Nate Kingsbury with the rebound. Ball goes to Keegan Layman, the quarterback. Going to try to run a play, gives it over to Myers. Myers looks, gets it to Fontenopoulos. And fouled. 49 seconds to go.
49 seconds. I mean, man, this game has gone by fast.
Be foul number 4, so it's still going to be on the floor here. We talked about Mr. Fontenopoulos. I see him down there. He's pretty nervous standing up, excited about this game. So
yeah,
lots of fans in here tonight. It's a great support on both teams. Kingsbury gets the ball, gets it back to Keegan Layman. Myers
Central's probably looking here to just run that clock down. I mean, with a 3-point lead.
3-point lead, that's all you want to do is run the clock away. So gets the foul. So looks like the Southwest, if they can't get the steal here, looks like they're going to go ahead and play in the foul game, but they've still got 2 more fouls to do. So see how much time Central can run off the clock in the meantime. So looks like we got another timeout. Southwest wanting the timeout there. So we're going to stay here with 38 seconds left in the game. Kyle, 23-20. This is huge.
I mean, at the beginning of this game, it was like a 9-6 lead with Southwest. Central's finally come back here in the end. I mean, they were trailing behind them the entire game through. It was just this point. They've finally started to turn it over. I don't know what it was. Something probably coach told them to start doing.
Yeah, Coach Sutherland, I mean, he talked a lot about what type of intensity his team was going to have to win this ball game. And, you know, they didn't show it the whole game, but here in the fourth quarter, they've come out. You've seen some key plays by Kingsbury. Fontanopolis is getting some rebounds. Myers running the court. I mean, these guys are out there. They're trying to eke this win out here with 38 seconds to go and a 3-point lead. So we stayed with you, so we're here for the action. Layman's going to inbound the ball with a 3-point lead.
All we want to do here is just run that clock down to 0.
We got a play there. Gets the ball across court to Jack Bockelman. Going to be Southwest ball.
This is where it could go wrong. I mean, if with this little time left on the clock, if Southwest makes a 3 here, I mean, that's what can happen. If they make the 3, ties them up, a couple of seconds left on the clock, that can be deadly.
Yeah, Jaden Wilson's had a couple of 3s this game, has that Jaden Cannon. So the 2 Jadens out 3 land. He goes to drive. Wilson puts a shot up, in. So cuts the lead to 1 with 21 seconds to go. We've got another timeout by Southwest, so we're going to stay here.
You know, Central, I mean, with 21 seconds left on the clock, that's not that much time. If they can just hold that ball, that'll be key.
Yeah, Southwest going to look to try to get the inbound pass here. If they don't get the inbound pass, they're going to have to foul. They've got no option. They're going to send somebody to the line. Central is going to come down to a game of free throws. So much like it was in the girls' game, I mean, if free throws had been hit by either team, then that would have been a huge, huge win. So, you know, I look out, we've got not only do we have the cheerleaders here, we've also got the Central dance team in the stands, a lot of the dance team here. So they're over there in the middle of the student section dancing, getting the team riled up. Cheerleaders are here with the pom-poms on the sidelines. I mean, I can't say enough about the participation of all the groups here, given Central. Southwest cheerleaders down on the court doing great for their team as well. So, or Southwest dance team, I should probably say. But Kyle, I mean, you're a student. What does this mean to you? What does a game like this, 22-23, 21 seconds left?
I mean, definitely against Southwest. I mean, against other teams, we're looking a little stressed out. But, like, when we're against Southwest, I mean, it turns less into stress and more into just getting pumped up. And the action turns into, like, just mayhem. And I think it's awesome. Especially with the students and the teachers, the cheerleaders, all coming together, all making this operation happen.
I got a short stop on the clock, looks like, for some foul number 2 already. So they got a foul without inbounding the ball. Off the ball foul. Southwest got to be careful here. There's times here where you get an intentional foul. So got a little bit of discussion here on what's going on. Not quite sure.
Here we go.
So, gonna be a Warrior throw-in. It looks like the discussion is whether he can run the length of the baseline or not, and I think they agreed he could. So, ball's gonna go in, goes into Bockelman.
Should probably foul him. They do.
Foul Jack Bockelman. Bockelman's a pretty good free throw shooter, so hopefully see if Central can get a couple of shots here. Southwest going to make some substitutions, probably get some guys in that can rebound or get a foul. So Bockelman's going to go to line for 1 and 1 up up 1 point with 19 seconds to go in the game. I mean, this is about as big a free throw as you can get, Kyle.
It really is. I mean, just that 1 point lead is enough to put them in the game. But now that they've got a 2 point lead here, that's really making it good.
That's huge. First one is up and good. You make the first one, you get the second one. So Bachman squares up, ball is up, rolls around, no good. Cannon with the rebound for Southwest. So 2 point lead with 16 seconds. Jaden Wilson looks to drive, fakes the pass.
Thank goodness.
We got a charge by Keegan Layman. What a play. Great defensive play there. Layman stood his ground, knew he was going to get hit, knew Wilson wanted to go to the rim, and what a great play. They're both pumped up. Both teams playing a great game. So.
That just really shows how much dedication that Central has to their team. I mean, taking on that big of a hit just to draw those free throws. I mean, that's so important.
That's a huge play. I mean, Keegan Layman, I talked about him earlier. He's a quarterback. He played quarterback for 2 years. This year on the 9th grade team, they won the conference championship, as Central does a lot of the years. But I mean, the kid's an athlete. I don't care what sport he's playing. I mean, he came over in basketball after football season was done and is able to be a big contributor to this team. Earlier in the year, we had some injuries at point guard. He even played a little point, but it's a huge play with 11 seconds to go for him to step in. He's got foul trouble. I think he's got 3 or 4 fouls, and he said, I'm going to stand my ground and I'm going to draw this charge. So awesome play. Team's pumped up. They've got the ball with a 2 point lead. All they got to do now is try to not get a turnover.
And here we go. This is probably the most important part of the game that there's been yet.
Goes to inbound, gets the ball to Kingsbury. Big man comes up for it, gets it back to Keegan, and looks like Scheider is going to foul Layman, so Layman's going to go to the line.
Those are some scary fouls to make at this point. I mean, with a 2 point lead, if he makes both of these, that can almost make the win impossible.
Yeah, Southwest is anticipating a miss here. That's one of the only ways they're going to get the ball back is if they miss here. They can't just let Central run the clock out, so they're gonna foul us. We're gonna go to the line. It's gonna be a game of free throws. So Keegan Layman puts the first one, goes up, off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound Southwest, gets the ball to Cannon. Big man dribbles, tries to throw it down, drives. What a block by Nate Kingsbury.
I mean,
0.1 seconds on the clock. That's going to be the game. They're going to take the ball out, but 0.1 seconds, there's not enough time to catch and shoot, I don't believe. So we're going to throw the ball in, but
Kingsbury could have just saved the game right there.
What a defensive play by Kingsbury. Running the length of the court. Blocks without fouling in that situation is huge. So this is going to have to be an instant catch and shoot. No good. So that's the game. 24-22 rivalry game. The Central Warriors win it. Going 24-22. What a game, Kyle. What do you got? Final thoughts on the game?
What a game indeed. I mean, with Central starting off on the loss there, Southwest getting an early lead, fighting the entire time, staying back, and then at the very end, that last quarter, they shot through and they just made sure that they could gain that lead, and they kept it the second they got it.
Well, I'm Joey McCaslin on play-by-play. My color man here, Kyle Bobo, student at Central. We've got this great Central team here behind the camera, behind the producing chair. So from Miss Wright, from Dr. Lofton, Wayne Stellick, and everybody else with Springdale Public Schools, we'd like to thank you for this broadcast. Great game. 24-22, Central Warriors taking it away, and we'll see you next Wednesday for a broadcast of Siloam, hopefully. Thank you.